Hello everyone, I'm about to get started very shortly here. This is going to be a different stream, I think, but hopefully it'll be entertaining. So, way back in 1973, DEC published what might be the oldest compilation of computer games. These 101 basic computer games. There's a nice scan of it on archive.org, but the OCR version is absolutely useless. And so, I'm going to be typing in as many of these as I can until I get bored, and we are going to then try to adapt some of them to Commodore 64 BASIC and play a few. We're going to start with AC Doocy, which is, you know, basically it's a card game. Deals two cards face up, you have to bet, and you can keep going until you get bored or you lose all your money. Now see, this is the problem with the OCR, is this is not great text. Can you see it on the stream? Is the text size large enough for you to see the program listing? Yeah, I don't think this was printed on great paper. So, this is kind of just going to be the stream, is me typing this up in a text file and saving it and repeating. And then after I've typed it up, we're going to copy it over to Commodore 64. And not... That's a bit better. And we're going to see if they run. Some of them will probably run, some of them might not. And some of them are going to have to do adaptations. Like, randomize is not a C64 basic function, but there is an equivalent called x equals RND bracket minus TI bracket. So, on to the typing. Yeah, so this is, well, I'm choosing to do this because these are some of the oldest games out there that are still available. And while there have been adaptations, I've discovered that a lot of them make changes without documenting those changes. Like, the other day I was trying to play Hammurabi for TRS-80, the official Radio Shack version, and I discovered that it is not possible to lose. Like, even if you plant 0 crops for 10 years, you always have more people moving to your city-state. So it's like, that's not really a useful version of the game. Cannibalism, perhaps. They're eating each other, and for some reason that makes others want to move there. So Dave Owl, listed in this program listing, is actually one of the digital employees who created this compilation, and later on bought the rights to it, and when the microcomputers came out, he published a version in 1978 called Basic Computer Games, followed by more Basic Computer Games. But this is the original, or rather the 5th printing, I think, of the original. This printing is from 1975, but I do not believe there were any changes made to the actual program listings between print runs. Just printing more and more of them. Hopefully that text is still visible. Yeah, it should be large enough. I'm trying to fit everything without having the lines overlapping or anything. Five, print value between the first two. You do not want to bet input a 0. So I wonder what happens if you punch in a negative number. Well, hopefully if this works on C64 we will find out. Go to 260. Q equals Q plus M? Is there an M variable, or is this just... Take a closer look. Well, that's N is pretty clear, so that M must be... It must be right, but I don't see an M. Oh well, we are going to find out if there's an error in this listing. Anyway. Q equals Q minus M. Go to 190. 60 print. And then next, 2 cards. A equals int times rand plus 2. If A is less than 2, then 270. If A greater than 14, then 270. B equals int 14 times rand plus 2. 310. If B less than 2, then 300. If B greater than 14, then 300. A equal to B and 270. If A greater than 11, then 400. If A equals 11, then 420. Hey, it's 420 today. How did you folks celebrate it? 12, 440, 380, A equals 13, then 460. 90, A equals 14, then 480. Print A. 10. Alright, you've time traveled here from Europe, haven't you? Almost forgot the line number. 500, 420, print Jack. Go to 500. Yeah, the old-fashioned way of installing a program. Type it in. Part of why I'm doing this is so no one else has to in the future. Because I'm going to throw up these text files and they'll have the exact listings without having to worry about OCR errors or hopefully any typos or anything I introduce. Go to 500, 60, print king 70, go to 500. Ace. 50, 10, if B equals 11, then 570. B equals 12, 590. B equals 13, then 610. B equals 14, then 630. I didn't really go out today, so I didn't notice if there was any people token up around here. 560, go to 650, 70, jack, 80, 650, 590, print, queen, 600, go to 650. How far are we down through here? Oh, a little over halfway. X10, print, king, 20, go to 650, 630, print, ace, 6, print, 660, input. What is your bet? Ah, there's the M variable. 70 if M 0, 6, 80, 675, chicken, print, 677, go to 260, 80, M greater than equal to Q, then 730. Print. Sorry, my friend, but you bet too much. 100, print. You only have, you have only Q dollars to bet. 10, go to 650, 730, C equals int, 14 times round, plus 2, if C greater than 2, then 730, 50, if C greater than 14, 730. Hey there, V7. 760. If C equals less than 11, then 8 to 10. 70. If C equals 11, then 8. 30, 80, if C equals 12, 850, if C equals 13, then 870, yes, PowerShell does not spark joy. 14, 90, print C, Go to 10. 830. Print Jack. $40. 10. 50. Print Queen. 60. 2, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm using Philco with Cherry MX Reds. I have a Buckling Spring keyboard over here that I could pull out and use, but I felt like just using my regular old red switch keyboard. Print King. I mean, you can get cheap mechanical keyboards these days. Like, you can go on Amazon and find ones for like $50 or less. I previously streamed playing through episode 1 of Doom, but only using my Model M keyboard. So it's lots and lots of clicks and clacks. 90 print Ace. 10 F C greater than A, then 970. 20 go to 70. 30 F C equal to B, then 970. 950 print. No, I'm using the Kate text editor. I prefer just keeping it simple. Give me plain old text. You win! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. 60, go to 210. 70. Print. Sorry, you lose. 980 if M U, then 240. 1000 print. 1010 print. Sorry, friend, but you're wad. Didn't know it was that kind of game. And 20 input. Try again. Yes or no. Sorry. 1030 if A equals yes. 1040 print. Okay. Hope you had fun! Exclamation. And there we go. What's this called? Oops. AC-Do. I'm just gonna save this locally. I'll be uploading these later. Just for sake of readability. So that you can kind of identify which parts of the program are routines and subroutines and stuff. So now, the challenging part. We're going to try to adapt this to Commodore 64. I am not a good programmer, so this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure the online basic one would work, but if you give me a link, I would like to see it. As this is using, well, they describe it in the book here. I believe it's standard basic circa 1973. So this is kind of designed for digital edu systems. Oh, you know what? Let's call it up and see what happens. Give me 1 second. I'm going to add that quite basic browser thing to the stream layout. Looks pretty useful, actually. So, let's see what happens if I just copy and paste it into here. Yeah, so what's the syntax for random? Oh yeah, the WinVice emulator lets you just drop text in as well. See, I could just go paste. Oops. There we go. Oh, I guess the encoding's messed up. Let's try opening Notepad and using that as an intermediary. Alright, so I've copied it over to Notepad. Well, we might have a problem here. Maybe we'll try that online version. I swear I got it to copy and paste properly before. Well, the problem is like it's the character encoding and... Oh, I think I know why C64 doesn't have lowercase, or it's all capitals, and I capitalized it all in this listing, so... What if we convert it all to lowercase? Uh-oh. I found an error. 590. Let's fix that. I just loaded up convertcase.net. There we go. Now this probably isn't going to work because I forgot to adapt the randomize function. So we will see what happens. Error in 100. And that would be randomized. So, we can fix this, however. We just have to initialize it differently. Equals RND minus TI. Oh yeah, I'm listening to the soundtrack for Battle Morph on Atari Jaguar CD. Let's try it again and see what happens. Yeah, Battle Morph's the sequel to Cybermorph. Syntax error at 270. That would be these randomizers. So that would be int, I believe, to do rand 1. All right. Let's see if this works. Aha! We are playing a video game. Finally. In retrospect, I think I might want to think about the C64 line lengths and convert the text to be a bit more aligned with the C64 shows. Oh, I see it's cut off a bit, so I'm just gonna move that, and we're going to adjust this just a little bit. There we go. Let's bet 0. Yeah. I bet 0 does it. Okay, if it was just a weird chance that it gave us the same 2 cards. Let's bet 50. Sorry, you lose. Well, V7, you can get stuff like the Turbo Chameleon, which is almost effectively a separate computer that could hijack the C64, and it can run things way faster. There's games like Slipstream that take advantage of it and run at full frame rate as opposed to like the 3 or 4 FPS it runs at on a stock system. Duke, you should actually check out Slipstream with the Turbo Chameleon. It's a polygonal rail shooter on C64. It works, but boy, you kind of want a better piece of hardware to run it. So, let's bet 1. 5. 5. There's something not right here. So, between 4 and king, I bet 5. They drew a 10, and I lost. Did I make an error in the listing? Go back and take a look. I mean, I'm glad it runs at all, but it does not appear to be running correctly. So those are being called correctly, and did they? I did call them correctly in this. Just double check. Yeah, should be right. +2 gives us a base of 2. 0 to 14. Wait a second. Alright, let's just double check the listings in 730. D equals in 14 and less than, greater than 14. Oh, here we go. Good eye there. It's jumping to the wrong line. Twitch debugs basic. Thanks a lot. I'm a little suspicious about this function though, int 14, because that's going to call a number between 0 and 14 plus 2, giving us a range from 2 to 16. And it's treating 14 as an ace. 890, if c equals 14, print ace. So I'm thinking that this is occasionally going to pull out 15s and 16s, and we don't want that. In fact, I think that might actually be an error in this listing, because that should call random number between 0 and 14 in this one as well. Well, we'll run it as is, and if it spits out a 15 or something weird, we will take another look at the code. Let's see what happens if I do something stupid though. Yes. Bet negative, get infinite dollars. I was wondering if that would happen, because I don't see anything in the original listing to account for negative numbers. Alright, let's... do a soft reset of the system. And try the bug fixed thanks to Cruel Noise version. Hmm. 6 and queen. 7. That's 5 and ace. Spit. Yeah, it's still spitting out that I lose regardless. So. Well, even that... But if we look at the code back here, the aces, if C equals 14, then 890. So 14 is an ace. So you can still get a 15 out of that, and that's not a valid card number. But I need to examine this losing code, because C is greater than A. When is A? That doesn't look right. Because if C... So the first card is A. Oh, I see what it does. If it somehow spits out a 15 or a 1, it just goes back to the original randomizer and tries to draw another. But it doesn't for B. Hey, I think this code might not be great. So, to fix this, we would probably want to, first off, do 13, because that'll give us a range of between 0 and 12, will it not? No? Yeah, 13 will give us between 0 and 12, and plus 2, bringing it between 2 and 14. And that would fix that issue with it. Then we don't actually need these lines, because we will not get impossible numbers. Again, note that in the original listing we do have the where is it? 9290. We go back if we get a wacko answer, but not for the second one. So I think we can remove these two lines entirely. I see. There is one little bit of an error catch where it... Oh wait, no, it does have the go back and double check. No, we can make aces though, because this function will give us between 0 and 12. And the ace is going to be 14, is it not? Because we got 10s, jacks are 11s, queens are 12s, kings are 13s, aces are 14s. Boy, I didn't think we'd have as much trouble with the very first freaking one I entered, but here we are. There are 4 ace cards. Jack, Queen, King, Ace. 11, 12, 13, 14. We can remove this stupid reroll thing. However, do notice that it does have checks so that it always goes back until the A card is lower than the B card. Well, the thing is, it might not be broken on a 1973 PDP. We are adapting it to a system with a slightly different dialect of BASIC. So, C is greater than A than 970? Oh, I did a typo. I'm not gonna bug fix the original version because that's just gonna be what it is for posterity. This. Let's see if this works. Oh, I forgot to fix this one. This 13 rand. What, you mean my stream? No, I'm just on plain old Windows right now. I didn't feel like pulling out and setting up the my OpenSUSE install. Let's see if this works. I'm not betting on 2 and 3 or that. Sure, let's bet 10. Oh. Let's bet 10. 7 and Queen. You win! We did it! We have a functional AC-DC program on Commodore 64. Except for this. Oops. I won, and now I... I bet negative 1,000 on the assumption I lose. And now I'm in the hole by 9920. Alright. I guess for extra fun, we could try bug fixing this and seeing if we Yeah, but see, if I bet minus 10, I keep winning. This isn't good. There, I lost, and now I only have $980,080. Alright, so I'm just going to reset this one more time. Make sure I have a disc mounted. Copy it all over one last time. And save. Oh. There we go. I've written that to disk image, and I could actually load it on my real C64 now. So, one program down, 100 more to go. Amazing. This program will print out a different maze each time it is run and guarantees only one path through. Choose the dimensions of the maze. Amount of memory will determine the maximum size maze that may be constructed. An 8K EduSystem 20 initialized for one user can draw a 13 by 13 maze. RSTS/E can draw a 23 width of paper limit by 50 maze, even larger using virtual memory. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Chromewise. Experiment on your system with the maze dimensions in Statement 110. Program author, Jack Halber, Loomis School, Windsor, Connecticut. Oh, it's a 2-column one. All right. Well, time to get started. I think I'm just gonna, yeah. Dimension i5 103 Y. This. Oop. There we go. 25103. Print. Width. Length. Let's see how many typos and things I introduce in this one. And 30. If H 150. 31. Interesting to see the different programming methodologies these use. Like this type of line organization is way different than that previous program. B and 1, then 150, 32. Out. Meaning less dimensions. Try again. Print. For 1. Go to 120. 50. Print. Print. Let Q equals 0. 61. Let z equals 0. On 62, let x equal int and h plus 1. Oops. I thought you usually weren't supposed to use rand 0, but oh well. 2h 70 4i equals. Oops, sorry. Just looking at the wrong line. If I equals x, then 73 71 print colon dash dash 2 go to 180 73 print colon. I think that's space. Oh, we'll find out. 180 next I 190 print. I assume these bits are going to be like the maze shapes and stuff. So like the colon is going to be a wall. Dashes are I mean a vertical wall, and dashes are horizontal ones. 191. Let c equals 1. Let w x1 equals c. 193. Let c equals c plus 1. 200. Let r equals x equal 1. S equals 1. 2. Go to 260. 210. If r greater or less than h, then 240. If s greater or less than v, then 230. When let r equals 1. Let s equals 1. Go to 260. 210. R. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong lines there. Go to 250. 230. Let r equals 1. There only 1. S equals s plus 1. 3, 2. 250. 40. R equals R plus 1. 250. W R S equals 0. Then 210. 260. R minus 1 equals 0. Then 530. 530. Try to not do any more typos like last time. 261. W R minus 1 0 and 530. 270. If S minus 1 equals 0, then 390. 280. If W R S minus 1 or less than 0, then 390. Yes. 290. If R equals H, then 330. 300. W R plus 1 S 1 comma S and less than 0, then 330. Let x equals int R&D. It's 3 1. $320. If x equals 1, then 790. Oh boy. At least these are short lines. There's a lot more that can go wrong with these, it looks like. $3.21. If x equals 2, then $8.20. 2. Wait. There is no 322. 320, 321, 323. Okay. Whatever. If x equals 3, then 860. $3.30. If s greater than less than v, then $3.40. $3.31. If z equals 1, then $3.70. $32. Let q equals 1. $3.33. Go to $3.50. If w r s plus 1. Boy, imagine trying to have to type and troubleshoot these on an old real system. Like with the C64 there, I could just copy and paste and then do all my modifications in a text editor, but having to crawl back and forth to type in this code and verify would be pretty miserable. X equals int and 0 times 3 plus 1. If x equals 1, then 790. 61. If x equals 2, then 820. 6. 2. If x equals 3, then 910. 370. Let x equals int d0 times 2 plus 1. If x equals 1, then 790. 381. X equals 2, then 820. 390. If r equals 8, then 470. 400. If w r plus 1, so s greater than or less than 0, then 470. 1. If s greater than or less than v, then 420. It's interesting that this is the methodology to get if s does not equal v, just to check for whether it's if it is greater than or if it's less than. Z equals 1, then 450. Q equals 1. 412. Go to 430. 420. F W R S plus 1. Maybe if I type it right. Zero, then 450. 430. Let x equals 8 and 0, 3 plus 1. If x equals 1, then 790. If x equals 2, then 860. If x equals 3, then 910. And x equals int, and 0 is 2 plus 1. If x equals 1, then 790. 61 equals 2, then boy, you'd think you could just dump all of these into like one single subroutine and just send you there after whatever else you're doing. Because boy, this is a lot of repetitive code. S greater than or less than V, then 490, 480. If Z equals 1, then 520, 481. Let Q equals 1. Go to 500. $490 if W R plus 1 0 then 520 X int 0 2 plus 1 510 if X equals 1 then 790 if X equals 2 then 910 go to 790 530 if S minus 1 equals 0 then 670 540 if W R S minus 1 less than 0 then 670 541 if R equals H and 610 42 if W R plus 1 S equal to 0 then 610 550 if S is not equal to V then 560 51 if Z equals 1 then 590 552 let Q equals 1 553 go to 570 No, I think he's just trying to get you to smoke up. We're now listening to the arranged version of the Dune DOS soundtrack. $560 if W R S plus 1 not equal to 0 590 let X equals 8 0 3 plus 1 X equals 1 820 X equals 2 then 860 582 if X equals 3 then 910 590 let X equals 8 and 0 2 plus 1 600 if X equals 1 then 820 so 1 if X equals 2 then 860 610 if S is not equal to V then 630 620 if Z equals 1 then 660 621 let Q equals 1 622 go to 640 630 if W R S plus 1, 0, then 660, 40. Let x equals int, and 0 times 2 plus 1. 650. If x equals 1, then 820. 651. If x is 2, then I think this program could be made much, much smaller. Oh well. Go to 640. No, I'm not. Go to 820. 670. If R equals H, then 740. 680. If W R plus 1. Yes. And less than 0. Then 740. 681. Good night, Real Noise. Thanks for debugging that first program. I'll see if I can do this one without you. Yes, not equal to V, then 700. 690. If Z equals 1, then 730. Oh boy. All this for this. $691. Let Q equals 1. 692. Whoa. F W R S plus 1. 0, then 730. 710. X equals 8. 0 times 2 plus 1. Right. 860 and 910. Copy paste that from somewhere. No. X equals 1 and 860. 1. X equals 2, then 910. 730. Go to 860. 740. As it's not equal to V, then 760. 750. If Z equals 1, then 780. 51. Let Q equals 1. 52. Go to 770. 60. If W. And 780. 2, 9, 10. 780. Go to 1000. Let W R minus 1 C 800. Let C equals C plus 1. 801. Let V R minus 1 S equals 2. 802. Let R equals R plus 1. 810. If C equals H times V plus 1, then 1010. Almost there. 811. Let Q equals 0. 812. Go to 260. 820. Let W. Arm. Oh, well, that's slightly different. RS minus 1 equals C. Oh, I wonder what would have happened if I'd screwed that up. Left C equals C plus 1. 840. Is that V or Y? Oh, it's V. V R S minus 1. At least it's consistent. Like, I'm not sure this one actually uses a Y, fortunately. S minus 1 equals 1. 1, let S equals S minus 1. I imagine this wasn't exactly printed on fantastic paper. Q equals 0. Go to 260. 60. Let W R plus 1 S equals C. 70. Let C equals C plus 1. 1. If V R S 0. 880, 872, let V R S equals 3, 873, go to 890, let V R S 890, let R plus 1. 900. C equals H times V plus 1 and 1010. 2. Go to 530. 910. If Q equals 1, then 960. 920. Left. W R S plus 1 equals C. 921. Let C equals C plus 1. Almost there. Almost there. 922. If V S equals 0, then 940. 930. Let V S equals 3. Go to 950. V R equals 1. 950. S equals S plus 1. 960. Let Z equals 1. 970. If V R S equals 0, then 980. Let V R S equals 3. Let Q equals 0. Go to 1000. 980. Let V R S equals 1. 981. Let Q equals 0. 982. Let R equals 1. 983. Oh, wonder why it jumps from 982 to 990. Anyway. That S equals 1,991. Go to 250. 1,000. Go to 210. 1010. 4J equals 1 to V. 1011. Print. I. 2 4. I equals 1 2 H. 3 if V. I J. Plus the 2 and 10 30. 10 20. Print. All right. 1 2 3 spaces. 1 2 3. Yeah. You gotta love trying to figure out blank spaces. At least it's fixed width. Like one column, another column, another column, another column, column with one blank, column with one blank, column with one blank. I hope this is an amazing maze, because... Oh, I fixed that. Thanks. $10.30. Print. 1 2 I. 1 2 I. Semicolon. 40. Next I. 41. Print. 43. 4. I equals 1 2 H. 5 if V I J equals 0 then 10 60. 50 if V I J equals 2 then 10 60. Almost there. Print. Colon. 1 2 2. Yeah. 2. Print. It's... I don't know about the consistency of this programmer. Like, you see, for lots of these prints, like, there's no space after the print command, but like in this one there is. Colon dash. Print. Colon dash dash. Semicolon. 70. Next I. Print. And that's that. Yes, I am calling out Jack Hauber of Loomis School, Windsor, Connecticut. Oh, I forgot the bit at the top. There. And let's just save this. Amazing.txt. And now convert all lowercase via the internet. Paste it back in there. And now I'll try to make this work on C64. So we need to fix this randomize. So this does use X as a variable, so let's find a different one. All right. Let's see what happens. Boy, copy and paste is the greatest feature in computing. Oops. I still have AC/DC loaded. Let's try that again. Let's do 10. 10. Oh, it did something. Is it generating or is it just... Huh. Where did it pause? 5:30. Let's try again. Give it a 25. 25. Let's see what happens. Wow, it's stretched over. Add subscript error in 922. Where is 922? V when RS equals 0, then 940. Well, let's check the listing. Let's see if that was correct. Correctly input. It is, so what happened? Let's try this with, like, what does the documentation say? What are the dimensions? Draw 13 by 13 maybe. Oh, maybe I have to... Let's try 9,7. We just get like the one line and then nothing. Fortunately, this one's a lot more complicated than the AC-Doocy, so I'm not sure where to begin with debugging this. Yeah. Amazing fence. No, let's break in 780. 780 was just go to 1000. 1000 is go to 210. I suspect something is happening with the randomization here. Although you'd think you'd get nothing if it's screwed up like that. And it's using RAND 0, so I'm gonna try to fix this by switching all the RAND 0s. RAND 1s. Oh. And maybe try to tweak the brackets a bit. I have no idea if this will work, but we're going to give it a shot. All right. Try to reset the C64 again, and then paste our code.
Wake up.
Come on, let's see if this works. Just follow what the book said, which is 7, 9, and 7. Nope. Well, I think I might call it here, because I really don't know what... Actually, you know what? Let's try plugging this into the, the online basic thing that, V7 linked. Quite basic. 1 second while I call it up. All right. So let's start with the original code and just ditch the randomize. Actually, let's just start at 110. Error on line 110. Expected end of line. Semicolon. I don't know. I think I might call it here because watching me not have any idea how to debug this is not going to be entertaining. At least we got sort of a fence. Well, okay, maybe let's check the basic syntax for this. Dim statement. Yeah, it's just a variable, so. Oh, it probably wants me to declare the variable. Can this one even do that? Ah. I don't know. Like, the problem is, like, I'm not even sure where to begin with this one. Let's try running this a few times and see if it always breaks at the same point. And if it gives us the same... Nope, well, the randomized fences each time. So... So it is going through it, but I'm not sure what's not happening that should. Let's see if I could pull out the C64 basic. Commodore Basic Users Reference Manual. Well, there is a dim in it. Yeah. Why don't I put this on screen so that you guys can see it? So that should be working. Hmm. I really just think I'm gonna call it because I'm getting tired, and marching through a program I don't understand fully is not going to be very interesting. But hey, we've typed up 2 programs reserved for posterity. So, thanks for coming out to the stream. I can't believe I got... Yeah, 1 works. We typed it in, we actually identified some bugs with it, and it works on C64. We wrote a C64 game. But thanks for coming out to the stream. I can't believe I have 5 viewers for this nonsense. But I really appreciate it. So, see you later. Oh, first I need to find somebody to raid. How do I even do that in OBS? Let's see who's... Yeah, you're right. I need to stream more so I actually remember the... Let's see who I'm following, who's still around. Look, I was still playing that insane... Amiga game, so we're gonna send you there. This is gonna work. Alrighty. Thank you all for coming.